Hey, this is Manny Wolf and welcome. Thank you for watching this video. You're about to discover how the client creation method is solving the marketing problems for busy professional coaches, course creators, and experts once and for all. Now, the reason that I even came up with this in the first place was because I've spent the last 10 years asking myself the question, how can I take as much as possible when it comes to the marketing and client acquisition off the plates of busy coaches and experts as possible? See, what I understand is that very few people get into the coaching world because they also want to go and learn how to do marketing. Marketing and coaching are not similar in any way. And most of the people that really shine at coaching don't really want to learn marketing. And so before you go any further, I would ask you to ask yourself this question. Do you have a passion for the marketing side of your business? Or like most coaches, would you rather not have to do it? And I also want to share with you what I think for most coaches is a very disturbing statistic, which is that it is recommended for beginning coaches. And by beginning, I mean, if you're less than $500,000 a year, it is recommended that you spend 80 to 90% of your time focused on marketing. For a lot of you, that's not going to sound like a very attractive proposition. And so let me walk you through how I do what I do with the client creation method to solve your problems for you. I've seen any manner of, or rather, I should say, any number of different coaching programs, services, offers that were one size fits all, that were cut and paste, that claimed that they were going to either help you with your marketing, help you maybe with your messaging, your copywriting, your funnel building. And that when you get into these programs, they wind up being little more than just a how-to guide, a series of videos perhaps where you have to go and you have to learn and you have to execute. But here's the problem with those. And this is the problem no one talks about. Let's say you join a program, and let's say for the sake of just easy numbers, it's a $10,000 investment, right? And you get into the program, and then you discover that all you've got to do is write these great emails, or you've got to just learn how to write these great Facebook posts, or great copy for ads and a landing page and a funnel. The problem is, you don't know how to write great copy necessarily. And great copy doesn't come quickly. And the other problem is you don't necessarily know how to build a funnel. Now, some of you watching may know some of this stuff, but even if you do, the reality is that it takes time. And more importantly, I think, bandwidth away from you doing what you really kind of are here to do in the first place, which, unless I'm wrong, you're here to serve a certain clientele, right? You're here to serve a certain group of people with a certain valuable service or offer. And what nobody tells you is you can buy as many courses as you want, but if you don't have foundational skills such as the ability to build funnels, the ability to write great copy, a very high level of sort of user knowledge of social media, you're still going to struggle. Maybe you don't have your voice cleared up yet or really refined. Maybe you don't have your niche really, really established. All of these things are understandable, and all of these things are actually a very easy fix. So let me share with you now the way that I solve these problems for you. And in a nutshell, it's that me and my agency, the Client Creation Method team, we do most of it for you. That's our solution. We don't have you come into our services and our program only to tell you, go write a bunch of great copy or go build a sexy funnel. We do it all for you. And so here's how it works. With our premier service, we will build you a Facebook group or take over a Facebook group you already have. Either one is fine. We will write you a full ad campaign We will build you landing pages so that you can use paid ads to get people coming into your group that are highly targeted, ready to hear what you have to say and interested in your message. And then once we build the group for you, we provide you the content within the group every week so that all you ever have to do at the most is sit down and follow a couple of very simple prompts. We create most of the content for you, and there are a couple of pieces we simply can't do for you. Like, you don't want somebody else going into your group and doing a live stream to try to promote your services or products. It feels off. And so there are certain things you need to do, like the live stream, and we rely heavily on free lead magnets to create engagement. And so with the free lead magnets, we can't really make those for you, so we show you how to make them. And we provide you templates, topics, tips, and tools so that you'll never have to guess. But let's forget about all those details for a moment. And what I want you to take away from this is that you can spend as little as 30 minutes a week. I didn't say a day, I said a week. You can spend as little as 30 minutes a week and get all of your marketing completed. Because again, we do most of it for you. And the parts that we simply can't do for you ethically are the parts that rely on your voice, your story, your insights, your experience. And so for those parts, we've created a support system, again, with templates, tools, topics, tips, and tricks, so that you never have to guess what to write ever again. Instead, you go, you post what we tell you to post, and you get in conversations with clients. It's really that easy. So if you like the idea of spending 30, let's say generously 45 minutes in a week on your content, then you're really in the right place. If you like the idea that you don't have to really ever sit down again and feel that pressure to come up with something clever, something creative, something that is going to grab attention and talking, and you want that to the professionals, you are in the right place. And so just to, again, go back to the 1,000-foot view of how do we do this? Well, when you come in to work with us, we will sit down in an onboarding call. We will identify your target market, your unique voice, the things that your market wants, the things that they're trying to avoid, everything we need to know to speak right to their pains and desires so that they get an emotional engagement. But the best part is it's all coming from you, right? We do the work, you get the glory. That's really what it comes down to. And so maybe before you consider another high-priced program that still requires you to have a lot of skill in certain areas that you may not have skill in, I would say give us a look. I'd say give us a look because we're doing it all for you. I've spent 10 years wrestling with the question of how can I best serve coaches, course creators, and experts. And the answer comes back to take as much of the marketing off of your plate for you as is humanly possible. And that's what I've done. I've currently, or as of the recording this video, I have run and monetized groups for probably 30 different coaches. That'll change, of course, depending on when you're seeing the video. But what I want to let you know about that is that patterns emerge. And we have created a process that is money back guaranteed to get people raising their hands, qualifying themselves to talk to you about your programs and services. It's a money back guarantee. I've never seen anything like it in the industry, not ever. And so welcome to the Client Creation Method. Thank you for taking a minute to watch this video. Now, let's say that you're watching this video and you know right now that you want to talk about these services, talk about how we can help you. Your next step is to simply, inside the group, the Client Creation Method group, go in the group, tag me, Manny Wolf. You can see my name right there. Let's see if I can do this right there. Tag me in a post and just say, I'm ready to talk, and then I'll know. If not, that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Take your time, get comfortable, take a look around, get your bearings. But if you're ready to talk now, just tag me in a post in the group and say, I'm ready to talk, and I'll know. Other than that, welcome aboard. We're thrilled to have you, and I cannot wait to hopefully help you to break past your income barriers and really experience the life of a coach who spends most of their time doing what they love versus 90% of their time spent on marketing and these things that you probably didn't get into coaching to have to learn in the first place. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the group.